right, so it has been an amazing week. All right, this is time for the weekly recap. We're going to be talking about the vision bingo, but I want to sit for a minute and talk about the prayer journaling. One thing I want to remind you of is that prayer is not a formality. It's not a box to check, and it's prayer is power. Okay, prayer is strategy. Prayer is alignment. When we pray, we're not just talking, we're inviting God into the details of our lives. We're giving him permission to shape, refine, and breathe on the vision that he placed inside of us. Some of you may have already felt that shift where clarity is coming in, where peace is settling in, where distractions are falling away. That's what happens when prayer becomes a part of your rhythm and it's not just your reaction. Okay. And then the prayer journaling. Remember, we talked about dating and putting the time on your prayers because there's something sacred about writing your prayers down. When you put pen to paper, you create a record of God's faithfulness. All right. You create a trail that you can look back on. You can see what you prayed for and how God answered those prayers. Prayer journaling, it slows you down. It helps you process, it helps you to release, and it helps you to recognize God's hands in places you might have overlooked. So, if you haven't already this week, take a little time, take a moment to write down a prayer that's connected to your vision board. I want you to date it, be honest, be expectant, and allow God to meet you right there. Okay? All right. So, again, now it's time to pull out your bingo cards. This should be completely done. I have to admit, I have a couple of these. So the next time you see me, I would have blacked it out. I would have actually went on it, but I wanted to keep a clean copy just to hold up and show you guys. But it's time to complete your bingo card. And if you're getting some bingos, I pray that you are celebrating yourselves. And that's a perfect segue into what we're going into for next week. Next week, we're going to be talking about celebration. Okay. All right. So that's all I have for you today. I'm sorry. We're not going to talk about celebrating yet. We're going to talk about scriptures, then we're going to celebrate. All right. But I want you to be able to celebrate as you are going through and scratching off your bingos. And then when you completely black out the whole thing, we'll talk about big ways to celebrate the completion of the journey. Okay. All right, y'all. That's all I have for you. Short and sweet, short and sweet. I'm here if you need me. Yeah. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.